Hi guys, this is Coach Toyin, Christian Transformation and Lifestyle Coach, founder of the Narrow Gateway, and this is video 2 in a teaching, or in a sharing I should say, that I want to call when worship gets uncomfortable. I don't remember what I called this in the first video. When worship gets uncomfortable, when worship gets awkward. Please go watch the first video so I don't have to recap. Right? When worship gets awkward. So I was saying that the reason why a lot of us, we get to church on Sunday and worship is awkward, we don't feel the presence of God, or we think that we don't even understand what it looks like, what it means to be in the presence of God. They say, look, gaze on the Lord right now. Say words of love to God, and you know it's not really coming from your heart, because you know your heart is part of your spirit, right? When we talk about the heart, we're not talking about the physical heart. We're talking about the heart of man, which is the spirit of a man. Do you understand? They give him your heart. You don't know what it means. You don't know what it means to say, I give you my heart. We think we are giving him the heart, not understanding that as a child of God, he has your heart. Becoming a child of God means that your spirit has been grafted back into where it originally was created, from the Spirit of God. So that makes it difficult for us to have these intensely intimate moments of worship, because in our daily lives, we don't experience intimacy with God. We are not making a place, making room in our lives for intimacy with God. So our Sunday morning, sometimes we might have, once in a while, I know for me, for the longest time out, it would be like, oh gosh, this morning was good. Why? Because I was able to press into the presence of God. I was able to experience something. You understand? And it's like, that was nice. So I don't know what will happen next time. I really cannot say, but let me just enjoy the fact that this one happened. No, I've come to realize that, you know what? Your lifestyle of intimacy with God is what makes room for those spikes of intimacy that we want to all be able to experience on a Sunday morning, or on a Thursday morning, or on a whenever morning when we're spending time with the Lord. And so now, practically, how do you develop this lifestyle of intimacy, this lifestyle, this consistency of intimacy, such that when it comes to having a height of intimacy on a Sunday morning, it is not awkward. It doesn't feel as if somebody sent you on a blind date with somebody that you don't even know. You've never met him before, or you've only seen him once or twice or 3 times. Do you understand? You only talk to him once a day, and then suddenly they have sent you to go on a blind date with him. And in this blind date, you're supposed to be rocking intimacy, if you know what I'm talking about. Can you just imagine that? A lot of us, that is how we experience a Sunday morning. Because you haven't been seeing this person. You haven't been talking to this person. This person hasn't, you haven't been hearing this person's voice. You haven't been experiencing intimacy with this person on a consistent and growing basis. But suddenly on a Sunday morning, they're saying to you, oh yeah, sit in front of him, hug him, hold him, embrace him, kiss him. And you're thinking, now, my interaction with this guy is not that deep. We're still getting to know each other. Well, you know what? This is not a video to pressure you to have dramatic spiritual experiences every Sunday morning. This is a video to encourage you to develop a lifestyle of intimacy with God, such that the spikes in intimacy that are also super important for your walk with God. Because if you think about a love relationship, you need those everyday, intimacy, just that everyday interaction, just that everyday doing life together. You need it, but you definitely need those spikes of intimacy in a marriage. You need those spikes of intimacy where it's just you and that person loving on one another. It's all part of what makes that thing thrive, makes that marriage thrive. Do you understand what I'm saying? And in order to have that, you need to invest in the daily lifestyle of oneness, the daily lifestyle of partnership, the daily lifestyle of intimacy, the daily lifestyle of friendship, the daily lifestyle of mutual understanding, the daily lifestyle of sharing with one another. You've got to invest in that. When you invest in that, the spikes of intimacy which you need are going to come naturally, and they will blow your mind. How do you develop intimacy with God? I've got a program that I would invite you to sign up for. It is a 9-day online program, and it's called the Binge and Intimacy Program, or the Binge and Intimacy Challenge. And this program basically is an intense experience that basically kickstarts and stirs you up in the place of intimacy with God. We basically binge on the Lord for 9 days, introducing you to what it means to be intimate with God, introducing you to what it means to develop a lifestyle of intimacy with God that translates into spikes of intimacy like we've just described, and that results in you bearing fruits of intimacy. What are the fruits of intimacy? Children, right? Children increase, multiplication, and those children go out in the world and they are making a difference. So your intimacy with God must always bear fruit. And so this is what this program about. It's 9 days. It's almost like a dramatic way to kickstart and ignite you into a certain type of lifestyle. Do you understand? And it introduces you to this lifestyle, and then it allows you to take up that lifestyle and run with it. So you can find out about the binge at www.thenarrogate.com/vbinge, which is THEBINGE. So that's the binge and intimacy challenge. Okay, so you can find out about it. It's a great program. Just 9 days online. You can do it by yourself, you can do it in a group. But basically the point is your relationship with God, your walk with Christ is not just about you having gotten saved one day. Do you understand what I mean? You got saved one day and then suddenly you need to start behaving well and doing good things. Do you understand what I mean? It's not just about that. It's not just about you deciding that, okay, fine, I am now saved. I am now saved, and so therefore I need to act a certain way. I need to, and when I do bad things, I will ask God to forgive me, full stop. And that is it. I know God and me, we understand each other. I'm going to keep on just trying to be a better version of myself. I'll just keep on trying to be a better version of myself. Do you understand what I'm saying? No. That is not what it means to be saved. What it means to be saved, it's a reuniting. It's a reawakening. It's a reawakening. You have been restored to who you are in the Spirit. So being saved means taking your mind from a place, or taking your life from a place of living framed by the realm of the natural to living framed by the realm of the Spirit of God, and doing life from the realm of the Spirit, where you see yourself as you are in the Spirit. You see God and you engage God consistently in the Spirit. The world, the enemy, the devil sees you as you are in the Spirit and engages you in that way. Do you understand what I'm saying? And you do life even in the physical realm from your place in the realm of the Spirit as a child of the Most High God. If you are just saying, I've gotten saved by grace, full stop, and now I need to work on doing better things, let me work on my relationship with God, you have a part of the truth, but you will experience consistent struggle in breaking free from the old self. Why? From the effects of the old self. Why? Because you have not understood that as a child of God, you have to walk in the Spirit. Because in order to engage the Spirit of God, in order to be able to worship the Spirit of God, you need to worship Him in spirit and in truth. All right, I'll leave it at that. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening. I trust that you were blessed. In the first video, I encouraged you, if you wanted to know more about what it really means to be a Christian, so that you can be empowered to be an efficient and effective Christian, as opposed to just being a Christian that continues to struggle all the days of your life. Do you understand? You can find out about the Salvation 101 program at www.thenarrowgateway.com/V Salvation 101. That's numbers 101 program, program. Okay. God bless you.